All right, well, welcome to Uncle B's Damn Dole Opry podcast. Thank you, folks. Stay seated. We're so glad to be here today. We're celebrating. We got a new show coming out August 26th, and we got some performers that are going to be on there. They're going to blow your mind. So they're going to make your panties drop to the floor, make your jaw hit the ground, and drop your teeth out of your head. And we're excited to have one of my favorite consummate performers. He's just up for IBMA Bluegrass New Artist of the Year, and he's from Danbury, North Carolina. Make welcome to the show, one of our first ever guests ever. Welcome Mason Villa.
Yes.
What's
up, everybody?
Mason,
Howdy, man.
How's it going, man? Come on in here. Sit down, bro. Have yourself a smoke, if that's something you're into. A drink. Do you smoke, Mason? You drink? From time to time. Got a great laugh. Mason's got a great laugh.
Thank you.
And you're from Danbury, North Carolina. You said that's the home of that's near the home of Andy Griffith's show, right?
Yeah. Mayberry. Mount Airy is where they based it off of, and that's about 20 minutes from where I grew up.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
I think you could be. You ever think you could be a character on
Andy
Griffith's show? Who do you most closely relate to?
I feel like I relate to different ones at different times.
Yeah.
Like Barney Fife, maybe the most. But then maybe then sometimes Andy, then sometimes Otis, if I've had a little
much. No, I think is this not true? I think everybody on the show, nobody was married on the show. Did you ever notice that?
I didn't realize
there was only one guy married on the show. I think this is true. Now you can fact check me if you want, but I think the only guy that was married was Otis.
Oh, really?
Of course, he was the drunk.
Yeah, that's funny.
Romance had driven him to drinking or whatever. Yeah, they're all single.
Wow, I didn't.
Now, are you married?
That. I am married.
How long have you been married?
Well, about a year and a half.
What's her name?
Waverly.
And where'd y'all meet at?
We met at a fiddler's convention. We had a bluegrass meet cute, so to speak.
Really?
Yeah, in line. And at Mount Airy Fiddler's Convention, and my buddy Nate Leith, I was just playing at D's with last night. I was backing him up or something, I think, in the fiddle competition, and he knew Waverly, and he said, "Y'all ought to be friends." And so he was kind of my wingman. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
How long ago was that when you met her?
8 years, a little over 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
Oh, so you dated for 8 years?
Well, for 5.5. Yeah.
5.5 down in Florida. You lived a time down in Florida.
So I'm from North Carolina, like I was saying, and on the board of Virginia too, and so she was living in Wilmington and just kind of came up over there for the Fiddlers Convention. Long story short, we did the long distance thing for a long time, and then we finally moved in together around in Winston-Salem,
right?
And then moved to Gainesville when she got into medical school at UF. So we were there for 2 years, and so we just got back to Nashville.
Poor young bluegrass musician marries girl with a medical degree. Is that a plan you put into place early on? You find out, like, I got to find a way.
I'm a lucky man. All I'm gonna say.
But she fiddles too, right?
She's a blue ribbon fiddle player as well.
Oh, amazing!
Yeah.
Amazing. What does it make a blue ribbon? That means she's won stuff.
Well,
or is
it
that
means
just a
she's
terminology?
won first place in a contest of before. So
yeah, I grew up playing fiddle contests as well in Texas.
Oh,
Ruthless, like the mafia. It was like the mafia. Yeah.
Well, I mean, out there,
every situation was like, well, at least to my parents, we believed everything was rigged because I didn't win any of them. I didn't win any, but these one family would win a lot of them. None of them were blind either. Most of them were never blind. You know what I mean? Where the judges are blinded, they can't see who's up there. So
and then they say, from this town that you're in right now, give it up for
exactly.
But we got to give it to the local crew.
Exactly.
There might be a little bias.
I remember I did judge an instrument contest in Walnut Valley at Winfield, Kansas. Winfield. You been out there?
I haven't. No. I mean, I've been out to that area.
Before,
but I've never been to Winfield, the competition. Walnut Valley.
It was really, really difficult. I got to be honest. It was really difficult to decide who was better.
Yeah.
Because art, just in general, to decide what's better and what's not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think of it as a competition.
No, I know. Yeah, just like playing to kind of create some sort of push your sort of better angels that you're playing forward, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
But you're just up for IBMA New Artist of the Year.
Yeah, man.
That's good.
So if this is coming out, I don't know when, but yeah, go vote. You know, if you're an IBMA member, and
do you know who you're up against?
Today, actually.
Oh, it comes out today.
Yeah.
Who are you up against?
Up against J. Lee Roberts, and then
J. Lee's good.
Carson Peters. Carson's also great. Daniel Grindstaff.
Yeah, great name.
Vicky Vaughn.
You have the best two names so far. I like Vicky Vaughn as well.
Yes, I do.
So you and Vicky and Daniel Grindstone, if we're up for best new emerging name of the year.
Yes.
I wonder who wins? Vicky Vaughn, maybe.
Yeah,
Vicky Vaughn sounds like she should have her own talk show.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
And we just actually did a song together that we released with our buddies Greenwood Rye. So, and
what's that song called?
Burn Down the Barn.
Burn Down the Barn. Have you ever burned anything down?
I had a pyrotechnic, or what is it word when you just love lighting stuff on fire? I'm sure, Pyromaniac.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, because we had I grew up in the country, so
right.
You could about get a WMD out there, charged just from blowing
blowing stuff up,
tannerite or whatever. We would just blow up everything, man.
You remember that defensive end for the Giants who was doing fireworks and he blew his hand off? He blew two fingers off, and he no longer could get in the position to come off the end.
Yeah,
JJP, I think his name was John Pierre, something like that. I think he was French.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm glad that didn't happen to me, man. I mean, we had some close calls. Me and my buddies, I remember growing up and jumping on the trampoline, and just for fun, we'd have some
like black cats or something.
Yeah, so just
sparklers.
It would be like just some kind of basically almost a little bomb firework kind of deal, and then we just would be jumping on the trampoline and we'd be throwing it to each other and going all right. Who's gonna let it blow up in their hand? It was like this game. Wow, it was like Russian
right when
roulette.
When you see them play in movies where they catch the grenade or whatever, and the other one just throws it to the other one. I thought grenades always blew up. You know what I mean?
It was anyway, but it would always be we'd all go if you just let it out of your hand right before it blew up, just all right, you won. You didn't lose a finger.
Does that guy still have all of his limbs? Does he have all his limbs? Your friend?
Oh. No, I'm just.
Oh, what if he didn't? That'd be so much better for the show if he didn't.
Nobody lost.
We'd show a picture of him, and he'd have no arm.
No.
He lost an arm on the trampoline.
It was all good fun, but it was close. We were lucky.
Oh, amazing. When did you first come to? We're going to be singing on the August 26th show. We're going to be singing Adele McCoury. So we're going to sing some Adele songs and then some Adele McCoury songs. Pop diva, bluegrass diva.
Oh yes.
And top of their genres. When did you first come to knowledge of Dale McCoury?
Man, I just think it was kind of always in the atmosphere,
It was in the ether, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, of I mean, I grew up in the bluegrass community because my dad is a bluegrasser and toured around with a band and everything.
And your dad was who?
David Vi.
David Vi, yeah.
Yeah, and
so your name is Mason Vi.
Yes.
So post edit. Let's check that out. Here's Mason Vi.
There we go.
Hey, Mason via Chicago. That's a Wilco reference. Okay, sorry about that.
All good.
I'd like to know your name by the end of the interview. I don't want to start. We have met before. That's for sure.
We have.
Frank Vi. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
He played with who?
David Vi, yeah. And so
David Vi, of course. Check that and post edit. All right. Start the interview over. Take it from the top again. What's your name, son? Okay, no. Okay, David Vi. He's a mandolin player, right?
Yeah. Yes.
David Vi, my old friend.
And so
who did he play for?
So he had his own band.
Okay.
David Vi and Corn Tornado.
Tornado. Have you ever been in a tornado? What's a corn tornado?
Well, I mean, speaking of that, yeah. I mean, the Nashville one. I had moved here right before that all happened. I was driving home, and I was driving through that. I luckily, didn't have anything that was damaged or anything other than getting hit by one of them big old green highway signs. Flew off, and then hit my car, and then there were these cones and everything, and I just called Wavy and thought it was all going to, go south, and then finally it passed or whatever for a second, and then I drove, and then there's all these tractor trailers and stuff that had flipped over, and people driving on the wrong side of the road. It was really scary.
What year was this? Because
that was 2019, I think, or
I
no, it was
moved
2020 in like February of 2020 when, or January, I can't remember, but you know when the tornado came and everything.
Yeah, there was a tornado that hit literally a month before I moved here the first time. So that was before that or whatever. And there was the bugs were in the ground. They had come all out. What's that called? Not locusts.
Oh,
but
the cicadas.
The cicadas had come out.
Yeah.
So there had been a tornado that had ripped through Nashville, destroyed all of downtown. And this is about 2000. I'm guessing maybe 2000. Maybe 2002 or something, like a while back. Yeah. But anyway, it had come through and torn out of town, and there's all these cicadas everywhere. I mean, so much they would cover up. My buddy had like this like sort of Honda Civic, and it was covered in cicadas. I thought it was definitely. All the plagues had entered just as soon as I got to town. I'm like,
it was a
bad idea. It was a sign, but it's worked out all right. What about Adele? You don't know anything about Adele, do you? You never even heard it. I know. Until I called you about this.
I've listened to Adele.
Yeah.
Growing up, rolling in the deep. A little bit of something like that.
Don't sing too much of it. We can't afford it on the.
Oh, okay. That was all.
Pay fees for it if you do too much of it. Your melody was close, so I didn't want to worry about it in post. We got so much to redo about this thing. Well, how about we pick one of Adele's? You cool to do that one? Real fast?
Sir. Yeah.
Let's see if we can get you a guitar. You got your guitar with you in your pocket?
In my pocket.
No. Let's see if we can get you a guitar. I'll grab my old mandolin right here. Okay, we're gonna go to commercial break. All right, we're back, folks. Hope you took a smoke break like we did, and Mason By here is gonna pick. You picked out a Del McCoury song to sing for us.
Yeah,
Which
man.
one? There's so many good ones. You said you knew a bunch of them.
Yes, I love the Del McCoury repertoire, but I figured we'd do this one that it's one of the first ones I learned,
Okay.
Old Bell Reed tune that Del put his own spin on and made it his own,
Yeah.
A little high on a mountain.
High on a mountain. There you go.
We just got back from the smoke.
There you go. Exactly.
Ready here?
Yeah.
1, 2, the. As I look down the valley way below, it was green just as far as I could see. As my memory returns, oh, how my heart did yearn for you and the days that used to be. Well, high on the mountain up, wind blowing free, thinking about the days that used to be. Well, high on the mountain up, standing all day alone, wondering where the years of my life have gone. Oh, I wonder if you ever think of me, or has time blotted out your memory? Oh, I listen to the breeze whisper gently through the trees. I'll always cherish what you meant to me. Well, high on a mountain top, wind blowing free, thinking about the days that used to be. High on a mountain top, standing all day alone, well, wondering where the years of my life have gone. And I wonder if you ever think
Yeah. Yeah. Man, you ever been high on a mountain?
Yeah, man. I grew up right next to Hanging Rock State Park. And so I kind of think of myself, I was like, I was born at the foot of the mountain on the banks of the river bend, man. Ain't more country than it feels like.
Have you ever thought about jumping off and seeing if you could fly?
I mean, one time I ate some fungus. And
Yeah, you want to test your wings, test your bluegrass wings. Now, speaking of angels or whatever, flying, like, we're going to also be singing some Adele songs. Do you know what you're singing for the Adele song yet?
No, I didn't know I was also had to do an Adele song.
You don't have to do it. You get to do an Adele. Everybody gets to do hello. Oh, that's the wrong hello, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Hello from the others. Yeah, that one. No, but what do you now? Adele has went through some change. Do you like old Adele or new Adele?
I like it all. I think she has one of the most powerhouse voices of our generation. Really, man.
Yeah.
I really think. But in all honesty, I haven't. I didn't, hear as much of the last album that she put out compared to I remember when Rolling in the Deep and that, stuff like that. Someone Like You and all those songs were big on the radio.
Right.
I mean, I was listening to the radio. I feel like radio was bigger then too. It was just like pop radio. Driving to school.
So was Adele.
Yeah.
But you were telling me that when you walked into the studio. Now I told you about this Adele McCoury idea and thought it was such a genius idea. And you actually told me that you had brought this to life to some degree a long time ago.
Well, I didn't bring it to life, but I witnessed it kind of happening. I was I was over at BMI for something, visiting my buddies over there. And then sure enough, the Traveling McCourys were practicing with Lucas Nelson for their big Del Fest thing.
Okay.
And so, it's this big cavalcade of stars, it feels like, and then here comes in Ernest, the country singer. And so he walks in and he's there at BMI for something. And if you're not familiar with BMI, it's a performance rights organization a lot of people use in Nashville. But anyway, so
Mafia.
And so Ernest came in.
Just kidding, all my friends at BMI, it's a joke.
But Ernest came in and basically he was like, had never heard of Del Fest or something. He's like, Adele Fest? Man, y'all playing a bunch of Adele music, bluegrass style? And then they were like, no, Del Fest, like Del McCoury.
Right.
He's like, oh, okay, I thought, And then so Lucas Nelson, to being funny, he starts singing that Someone Like You song. And then they just start jamming it. And they're like, actually, that's really good,
Pretty good idea.
Yeah, and then so they start doing it and playing it over and over. I'm just hearing them, while I'm in this meeting. And I'm like, oh, it's killer. Well, sure enough, they do it at Del Fest. And then here comes... I'm just kind of seeing this through the grapevine, but then Sierra Farrell came up and did it with them, and then they ended up releasing it. So it was funny that I feel like I was there at the kernel, the spark of that whole idea. For sure.
Yeah, I remember when I told you that we were going to do this night, I did not know this story. I did not even know that song. And I was so pissed at you. I was like, I thought I was such an originator of a great idea. But anyway, that is a funny story, and that's a great song and a great performance. I did watch it just last night or whatever. All right, Mason, what you got coming up? You got your own podcast you're doing, right?
Well,
what's that called?
It's called the Moonshine Moonlight Podcast. I do it with my buddy Charlie Chamberlain, and we do it over there at 4115 for fun, I hadn't done it in a while, but now that I'm back in Nashville living, I think we'll probably start it back up.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then you have what are you working on, some music?
Yeah, I just released my latest single was a duet with Lucinda Williams.
That's cool.
A Woody Guthrie cover that's sadly still relevant for the times of Deportee. And then, I've been really pushing this song of mine. I have this partnership with the National Parks Conservation Association.
That's cool.
The NPCA, through this song of mine that they heard and really liked called See It While You Can. It's about saving our national parks and our public lands. And
right.
Yeah, man.
That's cool.
And so been doing that, working on some new music, kind of figuring out the next step for the next album. We should write sometime, man. Get a little write going on.
As long as you don't put me on the spot on the podcast. Right. No, I got an idea. I got how we can save some. What about this? I got an idea we can save create more areas for people to, just more greenery.
Oh, yeah,
in the city. Here's what I do. Remove all the grave sites. Remove all the graves. So no cemeteries.
Okay.
Yeah. So then everybody's got to be, I guess everybody had to be cremated. Is that how you say it? Cremated?
Cremated, yeah.
Everybody got to be cremated. And then, so then we just turn all those humongous fields of green, we turn them all to places for kids to play and hang out.
Yeah, well, there we go.
I mean, that's not a project that take very long, is it? We dig up all the graves.
Sound haunted at all.
No. Kids playing on former graves, and that's worked out pretty well around the country so far with the Native American graves that we've destroyed and put stuff on top of.
Well, that's true. That's definitely happened.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so check that out. See it while you can. And you're the Bluegrass Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh man, yeah,
Are you not?
like that. Yeah, I'm trying to do something like that.
Y'all go check out Mason Vi. If you thought he pronounced his name Via. No, not at all. And thank you, Mason, for being here on Uncle B's Damn Old Opry podcast.
Hey man, happy to be here, man.
Yeah, man. All right, over and out. We'll be back in just see you soon or even soon. All right, everybody, man, I know you've been asking for it, so we're here back again with Uncle B's Damn Old Opry podcast, and I want to bring on real fast to you some of my favorite people in the whole world and some of my favorite voices in the world. So will you please make welcome? They go by Mother's Son, also known as Brandon Ratcliffe and Suzanne Cox from the legendary Cox family. The legendary Mother's Son. Here they come. Let me get some. All right, here you go. All right. Thank you. There you come on in, Suzanne. Yeah, one of them fell out. No, we got those at the supermarket this morning, and spare no expense here on the Uncle B's Damn Old Opry. Just to find it. We flew those in from Spring Hill this morning, so you can have. There you go. Put it on there or whatever.
There you go.
So glad y'all are here. You're going to be on the show August 26th. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have. The flowers are upstaging me. I never should have given you those flowers. You can set them aside if you want or whatever. Just kind of maybe out of camera shot. Just keep even further. Maybe just.
How about here?
Maybe just throw them. Just throw them. There you go. All right. Yeah. Deep couch. These are the couch that you can't get out of. Yeah. I had a sciatica issue a couple of weeks ago, and I wasn't able to get out of couches like that. So, but this keeps you settled. You know what I mean? You settle into the couch or whatever. This couch used to have those. It used to have some legs on it, but we removed them.
Yeah, you got those right off. Get you closer to the floor.
Yeah, get you closer to the floor. Did y'all ever have a TV like this growing up?
I probably did. Maybe a little older.
This was a bit before my time.
We had the big console.
Oh, the console. That where TVs were furniture.
Yes.
Exactly.
I kind of missed this though. I want to bring this back.
Just for stuff to put stuff on.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
I like when you have stuff to put stuff on. And this looks healthy. You know what I mean?
It does.
Just pinning yourself up against this globe of looks like you should be watching NASA launch something in the 1960s.
Andy Griffith.
Oh yeah. Well, you know what? We just had Mason Vi on the podcast, and he's from right where they shot Mount Airy, North Carolina, where they shot Andy Griffith. Mayberry. Yeah, definitely. But you guys are not from there at all. You're from Louisiana, right?
This is correct.
What part of Louisiana?
Cotton Valley,
Louisiana. Now, our
big booming town of
Cotton Valley. Now, how many people live there?
Oh, I hadn't counted the.
You could count though. You probably could count. I mean, I would.
Are we talking like 100 or 1,000?
Oh,
probably like 1,000.
10,000?
Yeah. No, not 10,000.
No, no.
Do you guys
like
produce
my daddy
cotton
always
anymore?
Used to say, if you blink your eye, you'll miss it.
Yeah.
Really?
It doesn't even have like a stoplight. It has a traffic light that flashes. If you blink your eye too long driving down the road, you'll just.
Is it one of those places where you spent 6 months there one weekend? Is it a place like that?
Yeah.
I went to a small town one time in Springfield, Missouri, and the motel there. They had one motel in Springfield, and it said no refunds after 30 minutes.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Do you guys have a motel like that?
It was a nice.
I don't think there are.
We kind of lived out of the city limits.
Okay.
In beautiful country, lived on the bayou.
I mean, where we grew up was very nice. I wouldn't say very much about the town itself.
Well,
these days.
Do you guys have a Walmart?
No.
We do not. We have one.
Dollar General?
Driving distance.
About how many miles?
Family Dollar. We just got a Family Dollar.
We do have a Family Dollar.
Yeah, about
we used
like
to have
2
a
years
hot. It's a little old boom town.
You have a JCPenney?
No, we do not.
No.
We don't
So
have
it's just more like a place than not a town.
Yeah, it's
like a spot.
We had a lot of groceries.
It's like a map dot.
It is a true map dot. If you'd have to drive a 40-minute drive or an hour drive to the nearest JCPenney.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's a shame.
That's a shame.
It's okay.
I always think it's funny when people say a driving distance to Walmart,
Oh,
driving to Walmart.
Yeah.
There's if you have enough gas, everything's within the driving distance of Walmart.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
Right.
I'm not a
Well,
huge
our
fan of Walmart.
closest, like the big city is Shreveport, which is the home of the old Louisiana hayride. So-
Did you guys ever play when you were in?
We
No,
did.
Suzanne was in the legendary Cox family, which as a young child I used to watch and enjoy. Not that young, Suzanne, but I was younger. I was younger beside my granddad down in some of those Weekend Warrior festivals down in Texas or
Yeah.
whatever. But in the Cox family, did you guys ever play the Louisiana
We did.
hayride?
We have. Yeah.
That was amazing. That's
the old
amazing.
legendary hayride.
Yeah. Why aren't there? I mean,
That too was before my time.
I did consider calling this the Uncle B's Damned Old Hayride.
Did
Oh.
Yeah, and if the Opry sues me ever,
It's never too late. Yeah, I was gonna
Give
say.
it
then we may have to change that to the
Yeah.
Damned Old Hayride, which would be
Okay.
kind of cool.
Would be cool. Yeah.
Uncle B's, what could be like something, some alliteration at the front of that? Hell of a hayride.
Hell of a hayride. Well, this is
Uncle
why
B's hell of a
Good
hayride.
idea.
This
That's
is-
just a,
This is why I asked you if we were going to get sued, because I put that on the front of the single artwork for Heart of Life.
Oh, right.
With
No.
Uncle B's Damned Old Opry, I'm thinking to myself, like, I better not get sued. The Opry's
Oh,
going to come for me.
dude, we've been doing everything we can to get sued by the Opry. We're looking for the
That
publicity
would
from
be
it.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't wait to frame it a cease and desist letter on my Instagram page from the Grand Ole Opry. It'll hang up in my room as a sign of like a skin, a skin on my wall, you know.
Ironically, it would solidify the Damned Old Opry.
Yes, it
as a
100%
brand.
would.
Yes.
Yeah, 100% would. Now, you guys, tell me how this came together. You were you're working on your solo career without your mom. You had this amazing voice available to you at any time. She's been singing to you since you were a baby, and you finally, at the ripe old age of what?
30.
You finally came to your senses and added her to what you're doing.
Yes, I know. Yeah, who'd have thought, right? It was right there.
You added the mustache, and you're like, that didn't work.
That didn't work.
It still resonated,
It's
and then
still
you
not
brought your
thick
mom
enough.
in.
Yeah, if
Still
it-
not thick enough.
If it was, give me a few more years. But yeah, we were down in Louisiana, and for the holidays, I was down there, she was down there, and we hang out and catch up and play music together all the time.
Yeah.
And so I was just one day going over to the old place we grew up on, and I was like, hey, we should just like put some of these online, just because if we're gonna sing anyway, why not? You know?
Yeah.
And we did, and as you know, I've been posting stuff online for years, and does really nothing. I was holding TikTok and Instagram at arm's length. I was like, I'll post, but I don't really care. I don't think that's going to
Right.
be the way my career is going to be made.
Yeah.
And then, unbeknownst to me, like the first video me and Mom ever did, like got way more views and likes than anything I've ever posted. And so, I
And
was
what
like-
song was that?
It was a song called, it was King of the Road.
King of the Road.
Trailers for
Sailor in. Okay, that's it.
So
We don't have the money in the budget for it. You can't sing the whole thing.
So I was
Roger
just-
Miller come
I
after
was
us.
singing that on the way over to the place, and so when I got there, I was like, hey, we should sing this song quick. So we did that one, and then the next one we did was I'm Weary, and then we did Down to the River to Pray.
Talk about
So
suffering.
Old Lang Syne, we did too.
Old Lang
for some
Syne.
years. But
Old Lang Syne. How does
Yeah.
that go? That's French, isn't
may
it?
all acquaintance be forgot, and old Lang
We do.
I think you just say Old Lang Syne again.
like
I think
that,
it's the
yeah.
whole thing is like Old Lang
That's pretty
Syne.
much it. It is like a French thing, I think, which makes sense being in Louisiana. I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we did like 3 or 4 of those, and really the ones that took off were "I Am Weary"
Yeah.
and "Down to the River to Pray."
A little nostalgic, and it was on the
Well, she was also on the movie.
anniversary of
In the movie of
wasn't
Down-
it? They
Oh, Brother,
just
Where Art
did
Thou?
Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yeah.
Which the Odyssey just came out.
Yeah.
Theater, and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is a sort of southern-based tale
And
Of
they
the
just
Odyssey.
of the
had
Odyssey
a-
by the
a
Coen
big
brothers.
thing for the anniversary.
Yeah, it was an
Yes.
anniversary year. It was like I don't know what it was, like the 20 year or something.
25th year.
Yeah,
25th year, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that. So anyway, yeah.
Okay, I want to hear a little bit more about that. We got to go to a
sure.
commercial break. We'll be right back with you. All right. Well, we were just talking about you did the Down from the Mountain tour with the Cox family, and then since then that's been an amazing ride or whatever. And then Brandon finally came to his senses. You started Mother Son. I asked you a couple of months ago, maybe 6 months ago, to help me do the John Mayer Continuum record, and you sang Heart of Life on camera again, and people just lost their minds.
It was amazing. John Mayer himself reposted it.
John, we hear you out there, bro.
Yes.
We would, dude. Hey, man, if you wanna, we can get you a +1, not a +2, if we want to come see them play sometime. And maybe you could do the Damn Old Opry. There's a submission thing on the online to check out with John to put your submission. But we've only got a few minutes left here, so can you sing this song, Sing Heart of Life for the folks, and then we'll have you sing it on the show, maybe the rest of it, come on August 26th when we have Mother Son back on. And y'all sing a little bit Heart of Life for the folks out there.
Let's go. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I hate to see you cry, lying there in that position. There's things you need to hear, so turn off your tears and listen. Pain throws your heart to the ground. Love turns the whole thing around. No, it won't all go the way it should, but I know the heart of life is good.
There it is. We're going to see you more. Y'all come see us on August 26th, Mother Son. Go see them everywhere. They just had a new record come out, and they're working on a brand new project full of originals and other stuff. And go listen to their gospel project. My brother said, he said that's what they listen to every month, every Sunday going to church. And so saving souls and singing songs. Mother Son out there. Thank you. We'll see you soon or even sooner. Uncle B's Damn Old Opry Podcast.